Well, hey guys, this is Sarah Papp coming to you. I just wanted to make a quick live hangout with you for a few minutes to talk about my formula for ease and the first facet of the formula for ease. So the formula, if you're not familiar, is that it's mindset, action, and compassion. And that when you have these three facets of the formula all working together, that's when you're really creating a sense of ease in your life. So today I wanted to talk to you about the first one, which is mindset. So there's different types of mindsets. There are mindsets that feel powerless, and there are mindsets that feel really empowered. So just to give you a quick kind of understanding of the difference is that a powerless mindset is when someone feels like they're really stuck, that they have no other options. This is just the way that life is. And I either have to work hard or suck it up, and it just sucks, but we do it anyway. That's an example of a powerless mindset. An empowered mindset, on the other hand, might think a challenging situation always has options, that they can figure it out, and that it doesn't have to be hard, that it's more of a puzzle just to figure out, and that there are limitless possibilities, and that things come to me easily, and that everything is working out for me, and it's all going to be well. That's just an example of an empowered mindset. So as you might guess, having an empowered mindset is in alignment with ease. So what we're talking about today is just to give you a few tips about how to practice having an empowered mindset so that you can begin to feel more ease in your life and to feel like you can lead with heart and live with ease. So 3 tips that I wanted to give you for practicing an empowered mindset. First is affirmations. You know, I'm a big fan of affirmations. So when we think about mindset, remember that your mindset is how you see the world, and it's how you talk to yourself and about any situation that you're in. Affirmations are a great tool to use so that you can really direct the way that you're thinking. So you'll be telling yourself something like, there are always choices. I can always choose what I want to do, or I can always renegotiate, for instance. Think of an affirmation that helps you feel empowered. So there's a broad spectrum of them, right? So it could be anything from, I am the creator of my own reality. That might make you feel really empowered. Or it might be something like, I know what I'm doing, and even if this is tough, I am growing right now. It could also even be a question. So perhaps even asking yourself, why not me? Why couldn't I do this? Why not? Maybe that helps you feel empowered. So see if you can find an affirmation that you can practice and tell yourself over and over again so that it really becomes a part of your mindset. So that's tip number 1 for mindset. Tip number 2 is trying to shift your perspective. So this one usually takes a little bit of help with a coach, but I do find that there are a couple of different ways that you can try to play with this to see if you can look at a situation from a different angle. So one of the things that I love to help my clients with is seeing things from their future self's perspective. So we normally go through an exercise to connect with the future self, but I think that you can also just try this on your own to see if it would work. So what you do is basically just envision your future self exactly where you would want to be, maybe 20 years into the future. So think of her as feeling happy, feeling successful, having exactly what she wants in life. And then imagine going to her, take her perspective on your situation right now. How does she see it? And see if you can gather any wisdom from that. And then practice seeing it through her eyes. Similarly, I will sometimes have my clients, like if they're having challenges with their kids, to say, okay, rather than seeing your kids as their mom, for instance, Imagine that you're actually their grandparent and you're looking at the situation with the kids, and these are your grandchildren. How would you see it differently? Typically, people kind of laugh about this, and then it becomes really lighthearted of, oh, well, rather than having my kids drive me crazy and feeling like I don't know what I'm doing, I might see this as really normal, and this is they're normal kids, and this is what childhood is like, and all is well, and we can make some tweaks here, and this would be another way of seeing it. So it's a shift in perspective, all mindset tools. The third tip that I'm going to give you today is meditation. So I talk about meditation a lot, and I'm putting it in as one of these tips because I think that it's always such a helpful reminder to say that meditation is one of those tools that really helps us shift from the sympathetic nervous system to the parasympathetic nervous system, which impacts the way that you think. It impacts the way that your brain actually operates. So if you want to be thinking in a more empowered way, meditation actually really helps. I think that it's so cool that we are in a time of our lives right now, a time in history where neuroscience is catching up to what ancient teachers have known for so long about meditation, that it changes your brain waves so that it changes the way that you think and react to the world. It also has impacts on your health and on your mood, and all of these together will help you feel more empowered. So if you don't already have a meditation practice, I highly recommend trying to integrate meditation into your day once or twice a day, and aim for 15 to 20 minutes. If that feels like too much of a stretch and there's no way that you could do that, then aim for what feels doable. So that could be anywhere from maybe 1 to 5 minutes. That's okay. Now, obviously, there are loads of ways to meditate and loads of apps out there. So I would love to give you just one, but what's really important is what is going to work best for you. So what I suggest is trying different styles of meditation to see which one really connects with you. There's primordial sound meditation. You can also do the Deepak Chopra and Oprah meditation. That's the 21-day meditation challenge. Those are always great places to start. Or you can also just look at sitting in silence for maybe 1 to 5 minutes and following your breath. So just throwing out a few tips for you right there to help you with your mindset. Again, the formula for ease is mindset, action, and compassion. Today, I was sharing with you the tips on mindset, which are affirmations. So come up with an affirmation, the way that you can talk to yourself that helps you feel really empowered. Then it's shifting that perspective. So maybe seeing if you can look at a situation, the way that you might be acting in work, for instance, from your future self's perspective. Or if it's with your children, like how would it be if you were the grandparent in this situation? Try on a different perspective. Then third, of course, is meditation. If you don't already have a practice, I highly recommend establishing a daily practice of meditation. So I am going to be coming back weekly on live with more tips for the formula for ease, probably coming back with some more tips on mindfulness. Next week, I'm going to be giving you some tips around action and the difference between unconscious action and conscious action. So keep an eye out for that. And then in 2 weeks, I'll be talking about compassion, the final piece of the formula for ease. If you have any questions, post it in the comments. I will be taking a look. And if you would like for me to answer any of your questions in future lives, I will do that too. Just go ahead and post it in the comments. If you'd like to read more about mindfulness and the tips that I shared today, you can do so at my blog. I posted a link in the description, so head right on over there. Just click on that link and then you can see my tips for mindfulness there. So Thank you all for joining me. I love hanging out with you on Facebook, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again next week. So thanks so much. Have a fabulous Thursday, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye.